Flowers from Roman. And I put them in this because I don't drink beer and it's like the perfect size. Hey everybody, so it is Thursday, everybody's home. I'm really excited. I'm actually going to take them out on a very fun adventure today. And Roman's actually doing home office today. He has to work two days at home due to COVID rules and stuff. So he's been in the office the whole week and he's home today. So it works out really well for everybody that he can work in peace. So we need to go get shoes. Let's go get shoes. All right, Callum and Elliot. I don't see it yet. And we've got Linnea. And we're making our way. Though I'm not actually sure where we need to turn, so we'll turn here. Oop, it's a red, okay? We are going to make our way over to where we need to be. Oh, looks like they're getting stuff ready for Christmas market. We're making our way over to the M&M store, which is the kids' big surprise. They know about it already, but we're super excited. We got the green. Let's go, Ninu. We went in London, so the kids are super pumped about going in Berlin, and they just opened. This is the street. This is the Kudamm. Here, come over this way. It should be over on this side. Okay, it should be over here somewhere. So let's be looking. Let's be looking. 13. So this is the Kudamm, the Kurfürstendamm, which is like the big shopping street in Berlin. We're kind of on the, well, we're actually at the very end of it. They have like high-end brands further down the road. I see it. I see it. Do you see it?
I see it. Over there.
Do you see it, Nini? Okay, so we're about to head on in. I wonder, it might not actually be open yet. We'll have to check and see. Oh, it is open. Here we go. Oh, here we go. We're going to the brand new M&M store here in Berlin. And I am super excited. I know. Woo! Whoop! Got stuck. Oh, the Christmas tree. Okay. That's so cool. I love that. Wow, we're on the U-Bahn. U-Bahn. Oh, this is funny. Aww. Elliot's like, what? Look at all the colors. Look at these stairs. Here we go. Here we go.
The doors are shutting. Everything is in full of M&M.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Okay, so this is still part of the M&M store. I can't believe that they have this outside terrace, but they do. It's so cool. And you can walk all the way around here. This is really cool, right here in the middle of the city. Gosh. This is really nice. Yeah, I'll sit over here on blue.
And I'm out.
Calum's at the red table. Linnea's at yellow.
there's sunshine. Fire in the Skittle.
Y'all are so cute. Oh yeah. Fire trucks. What do you see? The Christmas trees? Yeah. They have a little Christmas market here. Okay, and we're standing right here in front of the Gedächtniskirche. I think it's the Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial in English. So this kids was built in the 1890s. This was a church, and then it was bombed during a raid during the war in 1943. So they kept the spire of this, and they kept the whole. They basically kept what they could. Okay, so the Kaiser Wilhelm Gedächtniskirche. Okay, so they just kind of say it all.
Oh, look at that little house.
Yeah. Wow, look at this. This is really cool from the inside. Isn't it beautiful? But this is the actual church that they use for service, and it's beautiful. This is the view of the building from the outside. This is the church from the outside, which it looks so amazing on the inside. But on the outside, you don't even really notice the stained glass. Anyways, this is the actual church, and it's hollow. And I just read that they call it the Hollow Tooth in German. It's like a nickname here in Berlin. And it's empty from a bomb raid. Oh my gosh, what a day. So the trains were all canceled. There was Signalstörung, which is like technical delays, and it was a giant mess. So it was so hard to get home, but we did it. So the kids are just sitting here having a little break. Being alone with 3 kids in the city and unable to get home is not the best feeling, but we did it. Elliot's going home by himself. You leaving? Okay, well, let's go walk with him. And as I told the kids, sometimes it's good to go through those sorts of moments where you're a little unsure and you're a little nervous and a little scared, and things are, yeah, you may push, and things are kind of chaotic and out of order. And what it does is it allows us to work on skills like how to get home. And even if nothing else, it just allows us to be grateful for when things are uncomplicated. Okay. All right. So this is the type of clip that I never wanted to film. So I'm just going to get it all out there. The kids and I had a great day. Really great. We had a lot of fun. On the way home, after the last clip that I showed, on the way home, you saw us taking a rest, and on the way home we got a phone call from Linnea's kindergarten saying that somebody in her kita, or not her kita, in her group, tested positive for coronavirus, and that Linnea was going to be put under mandatory quarantine. I am really upset because obviously I took the kids out. They were masked. The trains, the windows were open. The trains were not crowded, thank goodness. Which was kind of a miracle, because even though we had like train issues, we'd never sat on a packed train. So from the moment of the phone call, that's when Linnea needed to be put under quarantine. So luckily we were already home. We did find out that if she were asymptomatic, she'd be able to test out of the quarantine, because she'd had enough days since her last point of contact with the infected person. So Roman and I just assumed we'll test her out, we'll go about our weekend. And then she came home, the kids watched some cartoons, and while she was sitting on the sofa, she started coughing a lot and started complaining of a headache, and started saying that, like, she started sniffling, and I could hear her showing symptoms, and I was like, what's going on? sure enough, we gave her a test and she tested positive for coronavirus. And she caught it in the kindergarten. And so that means that Elliot and Callum are under mandatory quarantine. Linnea is scheduled to go get a PCR test tomorrow. It sucks because we're keeping her away from the rest of the family. When I'm in there with her, I'm masked. She's masked. It sucks. This sucks. It's scary. So we're relying heavily on iPads because the kids want to all play together. I'm terrified. But Roman and I are doubly vaccinated, so hopefully we'll be able to take care of our kids. And I gotta say something though. This is weird. Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, so just bear with me. When we were walking by the Gedächtniskirche, and like when I showed the room with the stained glass windows, which is the functioning church, that's where they hold service and stuff now. The other building is just like a memorial now, but the building across from it with the stained glass windows, that's the active church now. Anyways, we were in there and they had a Jesus hanging on the crucifix, and the kids and I were talking about Jesus, and we were talking about how when you're scared and you know you feel like you can't do anymore, can't go any further, you just can't anymore, you can always talk to Jesus and Jesus will be there. And the weird thing was, in the pit of my stomach, I kept thinking to myself, I'm gonna be praying tonight. Something's gonna happen tonight. And I don't know if the kids needed to hear that, but I needed to say that. I needed to hear myself say that. So sure enough, a couple hours later, Linnea tests positive for coronavirus, and I'm sitting there in a corner in the kitchen just praying for my kids, praying for Linnea, who has it, praying for her to be safe, that she will have a very mild version if she does indeed have it. Praying for Elliot, who has asthma, praying for Callum, praying for myself and Roman, praying that we're all okay. Yeah. So, that's what's going on.